This is my story. I was in Zambia from 2014, and then we took the guy to the hospital in Ndola. We were informed in the word go that there's no medication for free. And if you're the foreigner, you're not allowed. They said that you look after your person, you feed your person. We have to book the flight for that guy because the guy was like so bad. He said that discharge this person, let us send him to South Africa. Because majority of South African, they never went out. No, they always here. That's why they don't experience anything. If you go to Mozambique, they close you, they ask you engine number. If you don't have engine number, you can't pass.
It's only an ungrateful person that will feel sad. Because if you are a grateful person, you will at least thank that person for the work he or she has done. I feel that one of our biggest problems we are having with South Africans, ungratefulness.
Good morning. I would like to dwell to the issue of Dudula, preventing people to go to the clinics on medication. This is my story. I was in Zambia from 2014, 2015, 2016. I was in Zambia. Now, one of my colleagues in Zambia were in the plant called Handyman Paradise. Now, it happened that one of our supervisor got an accident. And then we took the guy to the hospital in Ndola for the guy to get medical attention. We were informed in the word go that there's no medication for free. And if you're the foreigner, you're not allowed. We're told in the word go. I'm the specialist. I was told that we can assist you guys to go to upstairs. There's a underground, which like the people, a lot of people are there. That's local. If you don't have money, they don't assist you. Secondly, in that hospital, what I saw, you need to go and work shift there to look after your patients. There's no nurse that looking for the foreigner. Nothing. Ek was there. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. It's just that I won't mention the name of the person that was crack here. They said that you look after your person, you feed your person. We have to book the flight for that guy because the guy was like so bad. He said that discharge this person, let us send him to South Africa. So what those people they're doing there, those Dudula people, majority of the South African, they will cry. Because majority of South African, they never went out. No, they always here. That's why they don't experience anything. If you go to Mozambique, they close you, they ask you engine number. If you don't have engine number, you can't pass. A lot of places. We're moving around. That's why we know exactly how they treat South African outside of South Africa. And the more you have, there's something that it came to my attention. I said, but why in Congo there's war? Why there's war in Congo? Think about it. That side of Ngoma, there's a Rwandish. Who are Rwandish? The Rwandish are the settlers from Rwanda. Now, those guys, they were foreigners before. And they decided to say that, no, you need to give us this mineral because we're staying this side. Otherwise, let's fight. And then Rwanda supported the Rwandish because the original from that side. In South Africa, there's something like this will happen. You want or you don't want, as useless as you are as a South African, it's going to happen. Your kids is going to experience this. And South African, you must visit that thing called human rights. It's a scam, that thing. It's a something that distracts you. When people in Alexandria, they're suffering there. They don't have anything. It's only... if ever those people, they don't have electricity, they don't have water. In Hammaskral, they don't have water. I think it's about 3 weeks. They don't have water in Hammaskral at all. Where is human rights? Guys, that thing is it's a foreigners that are leading that nonsense. They're protecting their own people. So South African must visit that thing. If it's a matter of like you close that thing, close it. Why you close Israel embassy instead of closing that thing that distract you? What distracts South Africa is this thing called human rights nonsensical tone. Go close that thing. March to go there. You have a right to do that. Go close that thing. You said that we just want to vet these people that are working here. You'll be shocked. 90% of the people working in the Human Rights Commission, the leaders, are foreigners. Yeah, they're foreigners. Just ask them that, Chief, I mean, you never even in the sight of South African. They don't have water in the Hammaskral for 3 weeks. No water. Human rights is there. They don't care. They only care that like when somebody you stop, you say, according to section 27, you need to go and seek the medical attention to the private hospital. What xenophobic is that? What nonsense is that? They don't stop people. This is they advise people what the law said. And then you get those police. I saw one useless police was like, no. Those hijack building is not your problem. What problem is that if people they're committing the crime? Idiot police. One of the illiterate stupid police. When they hijack the building, you must understand that like they hijack the building from the poor widow. Or the father, or the old father. They hijack that building. They tell him that like, no, some of them, they die through heart attack because they get victimized. And then you get a stupid police say that, no, those people, you must follow the law. Which law that they follow when they hijack that building? We need to think, man. We must not be stupid. Wearing this uniform that oversized, or maybe that's what makes some of the police mad, because they're wearing oversized. When they talk oversized. You know the thing, man. And then in the end of the day, Operation Dudula is saying that, or PA is saying that, you know what, we have a problem here. We have nurses that are working here. This clinic, before they even build this clinic, they check how many people is staying around. Maybe they make it for 100,000 people. Now it's 1.5 million people. How that clinic able to manage like Hebrew? No. You guys must not come with nonsense. Ramaphosa is fine. It's not a problem. DA will deal with Ramaphosa, that other side. We don't care about that thing. He's not the president of this country. It's a president of something. I don't know. Maybe for AZ. AZ Vele is going to the grave. So they don't even think. Even their thinking capacity is stupid. They even led by PA. A PA at least is for South African. Next year they will go around and give you a nonsensical t-shirt, yellow t-shirt, as if like, take that thing, put it in the toilet and then throw it away. If they come to you, just say that, fuck you, go to hell. Show them this. You rather go and vote as someone who's saying that like, I'm representing my vote. It's not xenophobic to tell someone the truth. Because we black people, what do we do? All the time when we make nonsense, we say that is racism. And these people, when they make nonsense, they say that is xenophobia. Xenophobia is a mur.
You see, it was before that I felt South Africans were actually xenophobic. But when I got to find out the truth, I realized that South Africans are not xenophobic. I think Africans really need to come close to find out what the problem is. But I guess most Africans even know the truth, but I don't really know why some of them are not bold enough to come out to say it the way it is. Because most Africans living in South Africa, they have been saying it. They have been saying it that ever since they moved into South Africa, that they have never paid a dime. They have never been asked to pay a dime in South African hospitals. Majority of them give birth in South African hospitals. They did not pay a dime. In fact, they said a lot of positive things about South Africans, how South African nurses, the midwives, were actually taking good care of them. Now, if someone who has been doing all those kind gestures, for someone that has been doing all this, and eventually the person says, "Oh, my sister, my brother, I may no longer continue doing this because it's affecting me, it's affecting my children." After giving out the little I have, I'm always left with nothing to take care of my children. Please, I would like you to be pleased. Each time you are sick or whenever you need medical attention, please try to visit private hospital, as I will no longer continue giving out free aid. Now, it's only an ungrateful person. It's only an ungrateful person that will feel sad. Because if you are a grateful person, you will at least thank that person for the ones he or she has done, for the ones that he has done for many years without you paying a dime, without you paying for it. Now, I've been seeing a lot of videos coming from South Africa. You see foreigners, especially these Ethiopians, the ones I saw lately, I guess they are from Somalia, yeah. They almost fought the South African authorities simply because they were asked to go back when they wanted to enter into the hospital, into the clinic. They were denied access. They almost fought the South African hospital. Whereas you and I know that we can't do that in their country. No, 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 you don't do that. When they tell you to go back, you just have to go back for your own good. And you're getting it. So I feel that one of our biggest problems we are having with South Africans, let me not even say we, because I'm not among, that most people are having with South Africans, or most foreigners living in South Africa are having with South Africa, is just ungratefulness. Now, when I see how most foreigners like fight for their rights in South Africa, you begin to ask yourself, is South Africa isn't just for South Africans? Like, is South Africa, like, I don't understand. It's as if South Africa is the capital of Africa, whereas South Africa is a separate country of its own. So why is it that most of us, we don't drag this right in our countries? Because if our countries are doing well, trust me, nobody will leave. In fact, whenever you travel to South Africa, probably it's just for just want to tour, you want to explore, but not to go and live in South Africa. Most people living in South Africa, they have stayed there for 20 years, 15 years, even more than 15 years. They have never visited their country. And if you ever tell them to go back to their country, it's as if that is the worst thing that you will ever do to them, by telling them to go back to their country. So why do you always drag for your rights in South Africa, other than you doing it in your own country?